Hi everybody. So here we are at the Red Robin, and today is a pretty chilly day. It's kind of windy, it's a little bit cold. So we are, if you don't know, we are in zone 9B, and today we are going to clean up these two containers. So we planted these in spring, and they actually did really, really well. We had a really cool, unique flower in here that's can't handle the heat, and we did have some 100-degree weather, so that couldn't handle the heat. But these daisies are doing fantastic, and this Creeping Jenny, I don't know if it's supposed to look like I think it's supposed to be this color, but I don't think it likes the heat, and this area gets full direct sunlight, so I don't think this Creeping Jenny likes the heat. So we are going to change out a few containers, these two containers, along with maybe another container across the street at the Starbucks, and there are a few more containers down on the other side down this strip that we're going to refreshen as well. And what we're going to pop in here are some nice summer color that are going to withstand the heat and like full sun, because there's some containers out here that are in full sun. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get started. I just want to let you know that these are called Shasta daisies, and these Shasta daisies are awesome. But I'm finding out that the only thing wrong with these Shasta daisies are that they attract aphids, a bunch of aphids. So, and that's not good, because this is in front of a restaurant, and this restaurant doesn't want to see some bugs on their flowers. So we have to spray these with neem oil, and I don't think I'm going to put these in here again, because I don't want flowers that are going to attract aphids at all. So if we could prevent that, that'd be a good thing. So yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and get started on these two containers, and I'll show you what they look like, and I'll show you what all the containers look like when we get done with them. All right, so we'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we are finished with this location. So here in this container, I added an Angelonia in the back, a purple Angelonia, and one of these dichondras, which these dichondras, I planted one called Silver Falls, and this one's called Emerald Falls. And this one seems to like the sun. It says plant in sun to part sun, and this gets a lot of sun in here in this area. So I hope those are going to do good. And we know the zinnias are going to do really well, so I can't wait to see what these two containers look like. This Angelonia looks way pretty than the other one, but the other one's going to fill in. I kind of trimmed it up a little bit. But yeah, that looks so nice. I can't wait to see what that's going to look like. Now we're going to go over to Starbucks. Jessica did the container over here at Starbucks, so let's just run across the street real fast. This side's so much sunnier. So in this container, we had a huge mint that was growing out the side. So what we ended up doing was we cut back the mint, because I could see some growing, and it smelled so good. So I like to have things like that in front of a restaurant. She put in some zinnias in here. We left the hellebore. This hellebore, I believe, is a hybrid. So I'm going to see if it can handle the heat, and see how it's going to do in this container. This one, I believe, it's a salvia. I think this is a salvia right here. And we left the petunias. The petunias look so nice. So I can't wait to see how these zinnias are going to fill in. The alyssum, it seemed to be doing good in other locations. We'll see how good it does in this location when the heat comes. So we're going to go down yonder and take care of a couple more containers. So I'll show you what those look like once we get done, or once we get there. Okay, so here we are in front of Sephora, and I have to say I'm a bit embarrassed about these two containers. I believe that other side, I believe it gets some sun. I don't know how much sun, because when we get here in the morning, this is what it looks like. So in this container right here, we did put this daisy, and this daisy is doing good, but everything else is not. And the soil is pretty moist because we did water yesterday. So, and this dianthus is doing really good. Look at that, super red and beautiful. So we are going to spruce up this container and the other container next to the Sleep Number. So let's see, right there. So we're gonna spruce up these two containers because that container across the way looks just like this container. And I don't know, I want it to be a little bit more pow. So as soon as that happens, I'm not gonna be happy with these two containers. So let's get this started, and then I'll show you what we planted in these two containers and how they look afterwards. Okay, so we are finished in front of Sephora and Sleep Train. And so this is what we did. So we added this Colossius, I think it's called. Yeah, I think it's called Colossius. And it's orange, and so we added on the backdrop. Then we added a geranium in the center for our thriller. And then we outlined it with these yellow zinnias. This is also a yellow petunia. I believe it has kind of a different color center, but I forgot what color it is. But so that is gonna look so pretty once it's all filled in. Let me go show you what Jessica did over here at the Sleep Number. It just looks so fresh because in this little corridor, it leads to Whole Foods. And so when you come in through this area, it would be nice to have these two containers look super bright and colorful, especially against these kind of mustard colored walls. I think these orange flowers are going to look so pretty. So look at that. Isn't that so beautiful? She did such a good job. So yeah, so now we're going to go to some other containers. First we're going to dump our truck. Then we're going to go to some other containers, and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so here we are in front of We're Organized and Massage Heights. And so in this container right here, it gets sun right in the very front. So those plants are doing really well, but it doesn't get a lot of sun in the back parts. So what we're going to try out is we're going to try out these two combinations and see if they're going to do good. We got some zinnias and some Colossia, I think that's how you pronounce it, right? Yeah, I think that's how we pronounce it. So we're gonna pop these in, and we'll see how these turn out in this container. All right, so I'll show you what it looks like after we get done. Okay, so this container is in front of a threading place, and it looks like someone has been cutting on the mint. So I have mint growing right here, and it was pretty full and kind of cascading out, but it looks like someone just came in and helped themselves to some mint. Well, good for them. So, but this container is kind of in a shaded area, so you can see the petunia is doing really well. This polka dotted plant is doing really well. This one, I forgot what this one was called, a fuchsia, and I don't know, this one's not doing too well. I might pop that out. So I'm gonna put some, I think I'm gonna put a coneflower over here and see how that does, and see if it's gonna do well in this area. And probably go from there, maybe put some pink zinnias to spruce it up or give it a brighter color, and maybe go ahead and trim more of this mint off. So we'll go from there and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is how this container turned out with the zinnias hugging the licorice and the Colossia in the back. And these are so cute. There's pink, red, yellow. I thought there was a yellow. No, orange. And yeah, how cute is that? So let me show you the other container. So on the other container, I thought I was going to put some dahlias and I don't know, some other stuff. But as I was looking at our trailer, I decided to pull this weed out. Oh, we have one more. My goodness. And there's so many over here. A couple of these weeds out of the way here real fast. So I ended up using a hellebore that we took out from one of the locations because this location has a lot of shade, and I think the hellebore might do pretty good in this corner next to the threading place. So yeah, so that's how it's looking. We put the hellebore in this corner, we left the polka dotted, we left the petunia, and we put some of these begonias, these little pink begonias in the back. And we left the mint in the front because it smells so good in this area. So yeah, that's how this container turned out. Looks so nice. And now we're gonna go empty the truck, and then I think we're gonna call it a day. Yeah. All right. right, so thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the next site. Bye-bye. Hey everybody. So I am so embarrassed to show this, but I guess this is our failure. I don't know what the problem was in this area. So we planted a bunch of African daisies and some nemesia and some of these little snow ladies in the front.
I don't think any of these are African daisies.
Oh, maybe they're not. I think they're all snow ladies.
They're all snow ladies.
And argyrithiums. So we planted these argyrithiums, nemesias, and snow ladies, and some of these Icelandic poppies. And look, nothing survived. I don't think these snow ladies can handle the heat. And we've had some 100-degree weather, so I don't think they can handle that. So I'm never gonna plant these snow ladies here again. Now some of the argyrithiums are doing good, but not all of them. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take it all out. We're gonna redo all of it. And we're gonna put some of these lantanas, and we're gonna frame the outside with the lantanas, and then we're going to pop in a bunch of zinnias and some salvias, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and these colosseas. So we'll see how that looks, and we might have to stop by the supply store and just get a couple more flats of zinnias if we don't have enough. So we're gonna get started on this hot mess, and I'll show you what it looks like after we get done. Okay, so we are finished with this location, and that just looks so much better. I'm so happy that we got this spot done, because that was just humiliating to see how dry and non-colorful that looked. So what we did was we put the lantanas all along the back, and then we put the colossia, I believe, right there, the orange, and then we kind of had some different color ones with pink and yellow and red, and we kind of framed the outside of the orange. Then we put the zinnias in, and in between the zinnias we put some salvias, some purple salvias to pop up. So I'm really excited. I cannot wait to see what this area is going to look like and how full it's going to get, because we really packed it in there. So I know it doesn't look like it, but it's going to look really good. Look how much color that has. So now that this is done, we're done for the day. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and hope you enjoy watching them, and hope this encourages you to do some landscaping at your house and plant some beautiful flowers. So until the next site, take care, be safe, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye. Hey Nico, what you doing?
Looking for where the line comes in.
Oh my goodness. So over here, they tore out all the plants, and I guess they're gonna put cement over here. And so now Nico has to dig. So it looks like he started digging here. Oh, that was someone else, never mind. He only dug here. And over there, there's a big hole right there. So what are you doing?
Trying to block off those sprinklers so it doesn't get on the cement.
So it doesn't get wet on the cement, because this is going to be a little patio area. So this is a lot of work. So now he has to dig up the lines to find out which direction it's going, because we have a bunch of plants on this side, a whole village of plants that we don't want to dry out. So now he's gonna have to cap this part off, so that way there's no water in this area. So that's a lot of work for Nico. I thought he was just coming over here to do repairs. That's what John said.
Yeah.
This is a big repair. All right, well, good luck. I can't wait to see what it looks like afterwards. All right, so here we're back. So did you find out where the leak's coming from, or where the pipes headed to? Oh, thank goodness, because then that way he doesn't have to dig this way. So at least he knows, but it's hard as a rock. Even though it's been watered, I mean, you can see that. Look at that. That is no joke. That is some hard work. The ground is so hard, and there's so many rocks, and plus there's this huge tree here, so there's probably roots. But This is gonna be a long day, and it's 2 o'clock. So I don't know. This is gonna be a long one, huh, Nico?
Yep.
Okay. I'll talk to you later. See you later. Bye.